Hi everybody and welcome back to my Back to the Future reactions. Today we are watching Back to the Future 3, the final part of the Back to the Future trilogy. I'm very excited for this movie. I loved the first movie and I loved Back to the Future 2. I heard that Back to the Future 3 was filmed back to back with Back to the Future 2, which is very exciting because the storyline is just a very close continuation of the second movie. Obviously Doc is stuck in 1885, I believe, and Marty has to try and figure out how to save him, although I don't know how he's going to get back in time because I'm pretty sure that the Doc in 1955 doesn't have a DeLorean yet, or has no method of getting back. So I'm interested to see how Marty gets back to 1885. I'm interested to see if there's going to be two Docs in this movie, the 1955 Doc and the 1885 Doc. A lot of fives at the end of these dates. And today I also got my special guest, Huxley, my puppy. Say hello, Huxley. She's a little shy, I'm sorry. She's very excited to watch this movie too. Last time, she wasn't even in the Back to the Future 2 reaction. She didn't feel like watching it, which was a little bit annoying. I don't know. But yeah, she's here today. She's going to watch Back to the Future 3. Also, I really enjoyed reading your comments. And a lot of people said that I looked like George McFly. That was his name, right? The dad. And if there's ever a Back to the Future 4, I should be George McFly. So I thought those comments were really funny. And I enjoyed reading them a lot. Yeah, anyways, I'm just very excited for this movie. And before we start, we're going to do some lighting. As always, some mood lighting to obviously set the mood. So let me just turn on my light here. Oh, awesome. Okay, so I'm thinking today, because Back to the Future 3, looking at the poster, it looks like obviously this movie is probably going to be taking place in 1885, Wild West of America. Oh, the good stuff, right? So I'm thinking, what is more Wild West than yellow? Because yellow is the color that comes to mind when I think of the Wild West. So yellow it is. That is why I'm choosing yellow, because it's my Wild West color. Anyways, that's all I want to say about this movie, so let's just jump right into it. I don't know how long this reaction is going to be, but let's grab your popcorn again, grab your drinks, sit back on your couch, on your bed. I don't know if you're watching, whatever you're watching this, just sit down and relax, and I hope you enjoy my reaction to Back to the Future 3. Ooh, they got like a really classic Universal logo here. I hope everyone from the first two movies are back in this one. Steven Spielberg presents a Robert Zemeckis film. Oh yeah, here we go. And at this exact moment, Doc gets teleported into 1885. Maybe a little bit before then. I never get tired of seeing this finale. It was so good. It's so cool. He just like is there. It's so awesome. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Oh. Starting a little bit darker than the last movie. The last movie was very excited and happy. This one is starting with thunder and lightning and rain and no music. I was about to ask if those were family portraits, and then I saw Albert Einstein, and then my brain went, wait, Doc's related to Albert Einstein? And then my brain went, oh wait, no, those are just famous scientists.
With a temporal displacement field generated by the time vehicle caused a disruption of my own brainwaves.
Oh, he doesn't remember Marty.
They say he had come back from the future. Hey, Doc. Undoubtedly, this was some sort of a digital image.
Back from the future. Don't you remember last night? You fainted. I brought you home.
This can't be happening. You can't be here. It doesn't make sense for you to be here. I refuse to even believe that you are here.
What a great actor.
You sent me a letter.
Dear Marty, If my calculations are correct, you will receive this letter immediately after you saw the DeLorean struck by lightning.
Of course.
1885. Amazing. I actually end up as a blacksmith in the Old West.
Pretty heavy, huh?
I have buried the DeLorean in the abandoned Delgado mine.
Pretty heavy, huh? I love it.
Yeah, well, it's a long story, Doc.
Do not, I repeat, do not attempt to come back here to get me.
I think they're gonna go back there to get him.
September 1st, 1885. I never knew I could write anything so touching.
No, Doc, it's beautiful.
Praising himself.
Oh, it's all right, Copernicus.
It's baby Einstein!
Sorry, Doc, it's all my fault you're stuck back there. I never should have let Biff get...
The dog's not called Einstein, though. Weird.
It was sealed off in a side tunnel. We may have to blast.
Oh, okay. So he hit the time machine. He hit the DeLorean away. So that eventually, when it reached 1955 again, the time period that Marty's in, he could just destroy it. Or go back to 1985 and then destroy it. Oh, baby, there it is.
It's been buried here for 70 years, 2 months, and 13 days.
A lot of you guys said that the DeLorean is just a really bad car, but it looks really cool.
The time machine to perfect working order.
Unbelievable that this little piece of junk could be such a big problem.
Always with the magnifying glass over his mouth.
I know too much already. Better that I not attempt to uncover the circumstances of my own future.
So does this mean that Doc knew he was going to get trapped in 1885 in the first place? So
What's
weird.
Wrong? What's wrong, Copernicus? Come on.
Ah!
Come on, let's go home. Come
He
on.
dies in 1885, shot in the back. He's shot in the back by the other Tannen, the what's it face, the great grandpa Tannen.
Shot in the back by Buford Tannen over a matter of $80. What kind of a future do you call that?
Well, it's actually the past. Do you think Buford Tannen is going to be played by the same guy who played Biff Tannen? That'd be awesome.
William McFly and family. Your relatives?
My great-grandfather's name was William. That's him.
Oh, is Marty going to play the great grandpa? Oh my god, I hope so.
Doc, look. Oh, great Scott.
The
It is true. All of it.
new clock tower, September 5th, 2 days before he gets shot.
I'm the DeLorean. I'm going back to 1885, and I'm bringing you home.
Yeah!
Yeah, I have, Doc. And Clint Eastwood never wore anything like this.
It's flashy, it's vibrant, it'll make you noticed in the town.
You don't want to crash into some tree that once existed in the past. This is all a completely open country, so you'll have plenty of runout space when you arrive. Remember where you're going.
See the horses in the background? I feel like when he time travels, he's gonna time travel into a band of horses.
You'll instantly be transported to 1885, and those Indians won't even be there.
I bet real people will be there.
I've been trailed, Marty!
Oh my god, yes. I love watching this DeLorean time travel. It's so cool. You have to just shoot that gun again. Woo! Oh, I was right. I was right. I was right. It was foreshadowing. I love horse shots, like people riding on horses. They're so cool. Like, ooh, like that. Amazing shot. What's that noise? Oh my god. They were running away. Oh my god. Oh my god, times 2. Obviously, he's not going to put those shoes on. But the bear will. Oh my god.
Mom, is that you?
Oh my god. No way. Again? Again?
Horrible nightmare.
The parallels.
Well, you're my. Who are you?
I had to change it a little bit.
Eastwood?
Clint Eastwood.
Without a horse. Or boots. Or a hat. Well...
Is that guy played by Marty? Or by Michael J. Fox? His face kind of looks like it. Ugh.
Little Will never takes to strangers. It's almost as if...
He's family.
to us.
Yeah. Ugh. Cross that off your bucket list. Peed on by your great-grandfather. His shoes look worn out. He should have worn the boots. Oh my god, the hat though. The hat completes the outfit. It's beautiful. Are we gonna get to see an old-fashioned train? I love old-fashioned trains. Hill Valley! Oh, I saw that part of the trailer. That was the only thing I saw of the trailer for the third movie. Oh, yeah. And like the sad harmonica. It's great. Do you think that manure is gonna get thrown onto the new Tannen? He's gotten manure on him in every movie so far. I mean, there's only been 2, but still. This harmonica as like the score is just so funny to me. It's high noon.
Trough out there. In here, we pour whiskey.
What do you want? Anything but whiskey. In here, we got whiskey.
Hey, McFly!
Oh my god, it's Tannen. Oh my god.
To come in.
Yes.
With a dog ugly head.
And he has his Goonies as well. This is perfect.
Tannen. You're Mad Dog Tannen.
Oh.
You can dance better than that!
He's actually dancing. Oh. Go, 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 go. Still the parallels from the first and second movie. They go to a bar, a Tannen shows up with his Goonies, and then there's a chase sequence. It's still the same movie, but like a different context, but it's still great. Because it's smartly written.
That was a new courthouse! Hot time we had to hang it!
No. So this is the first time he was caught in the chase. Oh my god. This is actually really dark. Oh my god, is that Doc? Is that Doc? Oh my god. He looks so epic. No. Living in the Wild West doesn't seem very amazing.
That's this Monday. Now I wish I'd paid him off. Here in 1885 could result in a disruption of the space-time continuum.
Maybe Claire is like an acronym for something.
Oh, her name's Miss Clayton. Clara Clayton.
Clara Clayton. Never mind, it's not an acronym. There goes my theory.
That's the way it was, me and Jennifer. Maybe we couldn't keep our eyes off each other.
I wonder where Jennifer is in this movie.
There's not going to be a gas station around here until sometime in the next century.
Oh, what a great shot.
What do we do?
Horsepower. Oh, what a beautiful shot. And the music is so good too.
Give him more gas!
I guess not. Lesson learned, don't put whiskey in your car.
We know it won't run under its own power. We know we can't pull it. But if we could figure out a way to push it up to 88 miles an hour. Huh?
The train! Yeah, there's gonna be an old train.
And you weren't hauling no cars behind you. And if you could get the fire hot enough, and I'm talking about hotter than the blazes of hell and damnation itself, it might be possible to get her up that fast. Tell me, when's the next train come through here? Monday morning at 8 o'clock.
The day he dies.
Too bad no one will be around to see it. Great Scott!
Is this Clara? It must feel so cool to ride a horse really fast. I've never ridden a horse myself, but it looks cool. Oh, lots of paper. Is she a scientist? Researcher? I guess they said she was a teacher.
Thank you, sir. You saved my life.
I know her. I recognize her as an actress.
Emmett Brown at your service, miss.
She's an elf, right? Maybe?
But it's really no trouble.
Doc, she says it's fine. We gotta get going. Ma'am, good luck with your school teaching and everything.
Aww. He's so cute.
Well, thank you for everything.
You're quite welcome.
Now that she's on the table,
I will see you.
is he going to stay in 1885 or is she going to come back with them
I have a shop in town and the local
to 1985?
a blacksmith.
Interesting to think about.
What sort of...
We have to get going. Toodaloo.
Toodaloo. Aww.
Because we all have teachers we'd like to see fall into the ravine.
Great Scott! That she was supposed to go over in that wagoner.
She was supposed to go over. Or she was supposed to get saved then, and then she goes over in the train when they do the train plan. But why would she be on the train?
Up until there, we still have enough time to stop the locomotive before it plunges into the ravine. But once we pass this windmill, it's the future or bust.
Oh, that's stressful.
It couldn't be simpler.
She's back. This is like a...
It's Clara! Quick, cover the DeLorean!
This is like the time in the first movie when Lorraine comes to visit Marty.
I would pay you, of course.
No. I wouldn't think of charging you for this. Everything becomes
Clear.
clear.
Ah, come on. Oh, Marty. Marty, man.
It's a nice telescope.
Ladies and gentlemen, as mayor of Hill Valley, it gives
Oh
me
my
great
god. That was so lackluster. I don't know what I was expecting. Oh. The dangerous fireworks. This is the first time I've ever seen the clock work, I think.
Ready, gentlemen?
Oh, but the picture was... Marty wasn't in it last time.
Thank you.
Don't know what to do. Dance! Ask her for a dance. Ask her for a dance.
Would you like, would you care to,
I love you.
Yeah! Whatever this song is as well that's in the background is great. Oh, because of the video game that he played in the second movie. Oh my god, the callback.
I will, Paul.
This scene reminds me of the scene in Titanic when Rose and Jack are dancing in the third class party. Don't know why, it just does.
Hey, Frisbee, far out. What was the meaning of that?
It was right in front of him.
Far out. It was right in front of him. That's such a good joke. Far out. Okay.
I'll bury this muzzle deep enough in his back and nobody will hear the shot.
Careful, Buford. You ain't got but one bullet with that.
I only need one.
I knew he had a secret weapon. Aww. I really hope. It's not the 7th though. It's the 6th. If it's, well, the 5th.
Stop it! Damn you!
He's just snacking.
No. I damn you.
No!
I damn you! To hell!
The Frisbee. Oh.
You.
Hey, lighten up, jerk!
What's a jerk?
Like I said, we'll finish this tomorrow.
Tomorrow we're robbing the Pan City stage.
What about Monday? We doing anything Monday?
No, Monday be fine. You can kill him on Monday.
I'll be back this way on Monday.
That's so funny.
All right, now break it up. What's all this about? You causing trouble here, Tannen?
Oh my god, I didn't recognize that the marshal was the principal from the first movie. Just realized that now.
Sure, and I hope you're considering the future, Mr. Eastwood.
I feel like that was a little glimpse into Marty's actual life there.
West, the one that's out there all by itself like a starburst.
Uh-huh.
That one's called Copernicus.
The dog! The dog was called Copernicus. Wow.
Through outer space. Damn it. I read...
Oh my god. Okay, go away. I guess she was bored of Back to the Future 3. Please leave your angry comments below. Let's continue. Kiss! Kiss.
Met a man like
Oh,
you.
I just got chills. Yes! Yes! I got chills from that scene. I don't know, it was just so sweet. Doc deserves love. Oh my god, he's so prideful of it.
I'm fine. Thanks.
He's like, I custom made it for you. It took me 50 hours. Aww.
Doc.
He's getting a little carried away.
Oh, nothing.
I kind of think he's going to stay.
It may not be my name that's supposed to end up on this
Oh
tombstone.
my god.
It may be yours.
Great Scott.
I know, this is heavy.
He used it. He said it.
Gotta do what you've gotta do.
I've got to do what I've got to do.
I love that that wasn't just like a throwaway line in the second movie. They actually brought it back. His accident.
I'm not going with you tomorrow. I'm staying here.
What did I say? He loves her too much.
So you tell me, what's the right thing to do up here?
No. Follow your heart, not your brain. Even though your heart will always lead to pain. Look at that. I just made a beautiful rhyme. I hope he stays. I want him to stay now.
What's wrong?
Oh, he's gonna return the flower and the pin, isn't he?
Yes, Emmett. I do understand.
Does she think she's lying? He's lying?
So insulting and degrading!
He's telling the truth! Aww. He kept it. Oh, he's not keeping it. Dang it, Doc!
Whiskey? Emmett, are you sure you know what happened to you on the 4th of July?
Whiskey.
What happened to him on the 4th of July?
Certain. It's that you never know what the future might bring.
Who is this guy? And why is he just carrying barbed wire?
Did I sleep?
Oh my god. Is it 8? I feel like I can hear a train, but I don't know if that's in the movie or if that's just the train outside my house.
Got me a run to get.
You know, they actually sleep in a pretty beautiful place.
Hurry. I'm hungry.
Very contrasting of them as people.
Of course we run. But for recreation, for fun.
Run for fun? What the hell kind of fun is that?
True. I like running though, but true.
Oh!
He's a lightweight.
Come on, Doc.
There's a fella that can't hold his liquor.
Give me some coffee.
Marty was so disappointed. It's 8 and Biff is late. I'm full of the rhymes this episode or this movie. Oh my god, she's gonna be on the train. I love her outfit.
Go ahead and pour it on down his gullet. Oh, and stand back.
Yeah, he's gonna throw it up. Ew, ew, that is so gross.
Oh, lad, that was just a reflex action. Oh, it's gonna take a few more minutes for the stuff to really clear up.
That was just a reflex. Oh my god, the train's here. Oh my god. Her outfit is so good though. I don't usually comment on costumes because I don't really like know much about them, but her outfit is good.
Well, something inside me told me I should be here. As if my future had something to do with it.
Yes.
Come on, Doc. Let's go, Doc. Let's wake up now, buddy. Come on.
Oh my god. There they are. These shots are very well, like, crafted.
So I'm gonna have to forfeit.
Forfeit? Forfeit? What's that mean?
It means that you win without a fight.
Without shooting? You can't do that. Oh, you can't do that.
I love his back and forth.
I bet you ain't nothing but a gutless yellow turd. And I'm giving
No.
you the count of 10.
No. What did Doc say earlier this movie? Don't.
7.
He forgets the number.
8.
No, dude. Oh my god.
I don't care what Tannen says. And I don't care what anybody else says either. Doc!
Yay!
You okay?
I was kind of hyped for the fight though, but this is better. This is better.
Reach, blacksmith!
The train. They've got to go, they've got to go, they've got to go. The train's leaving. Clara is on the train. Is she gonna die? If she dies, I'm going to be upset.
Forget about me, Marty, and save yourself!
What's the play? What's the play? You could do that in trains back then? Oh, that looks like a 3D moment if I've ever seen one. I don't know. There probably wasn't even 3D back then, was there? There might have been. I don't know.
Right here, Tannen.
Ooh, I got chills. I got chills.
Draw!
No!
You thought wrong, dude.
I love him. I love Biff. I don't care if he's annoying and a horrible person. I love him. Was he wearing a bulletproof vest like Doc? Ooh, yeah, and the music hits in with the punch. Woo! Oh. The tombstone broke. That's good. That's good. Right? That must be good. Haha, the manure. I knew he had to get hit by the manure at some point.
Right, and take care of that baby.
Yeah, please. Oh, I'm so excited for this finale. No! No, no, no. The train did stop though, so maybe she can get back on the train. But I don't want her to get back on the train. Why am I saying that? Stay away from him. These horse shots are incredible. Oh, here she comes. Yeah, good. There's COVID on this train. I've always wanted to do that. Yeah. Who doesn't? Who doesn't want to do that? Oh man, here we go. If he's in the train, how is he gonna get into the car? No, go away, Clara. No, I don't want you to die. I don't think she's gonna die, but I don't want her to die. Oh, I thought he was gonna put them in one at a time, but no. Yeah. Oh my god.
Dolly.
I love that the smoke is different colors. No! Hear her. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Go, 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 go. Clara, or, yeah, Clara, get off. Or Clara. Clara, get off. Right? He looks so mad. Hurry up! Hurry up, Clara! Oh gosh. Not ideal footwear.
I can't, Emmett, I'm scared!
70! Ah! This is so intense. No! 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 Oh my god. The DeLorean's flying. Clara, falling off is probably the best thing you can do right now. Oh my god. Yes! Great catch. Oh my god, they're so close. I didn't think they were that close. Good catch, dude. Pro skater, Doc. Wait, that board can go faster than 88? Doc's not in. And neither is Clara. Woo! Like what to say, that's gonna be a nuisance for the trains. Get out, get out, get out, get out. I mean, the DeLorean got destroyed. That's what Doc wanted. You know, that was actually really, it's really sad that the DeLorean's dead. It was like, felt like a character in these movies. Maybe not really, but kind of did. It was such a beautiful thing.
Come on, Dad. We're not gonna hold your reservations all day.
My other glasses. Lorraine, have you seen my glasses?
That's not Crispin Glover, is it? What's wrong? Is that why he's wearing sunglasses? Because it's not the original actor?
Marty. Thanks, Biff.
Ah, Jennifer is in this movie at the very end. Okay. I was wondering if she just wasn't going to be in this movie at all. But I mean, that wouldn't really make sense. There has to be some sort of resolution with her.
The big town. How's it hanging, McFly?
Hey, Needles.
Oh, it's Needles. Thank you guys for telling me who Needles was in the second movie.
Chicken?
No, this is the accident. No, it isn't. Good for him, hey?
You said asshole?
This is the crash. That was the crash. That was the crash. I thought it was when he was a little bit older. Yeah, the accident changed. The accident changed. Hey! Is no one going to clean that up? Just gonna leave it there. What?
What the hell?
Another... What? He made a time machine train? A steam machine.
Clara, you know.
Hi, Marty.
The family, Einstein? Is Einstein?
These are our boys. Jules.
Yay. Ah, it is the picture, okay. I was sad that the picture was cut in half when Marty picked it up.
Your future is whatever you make it. So make it a good one. Both of you.
I got chills. I got chills again. That's a good way to end. Good way to end it. I did not expect it to fly, although it makes a lot of sense. And it flies into the camera, ends the trilogy off. Oh, the music is so good. I just got chills from that end music. Woo! Woo! I'm tired from that dancing. That dancing tired me out, but that end song was really, really good. That was my reaction to Back to the Future 3. I really, really enjoyed that movie. I thought that was a really good end to the Back to the Future trilogy. I think it was my least favorite movie. I'm just getting straight to the point. I think this movie was my least favorite movie of the trilogy of 1, 2, and 3. I think Back to the Future 2 was my favorite, and then Back to the Future, the original, and then Back to the Future 3, if I was to rank them. But this movie is not bad at all. This Back to the Future Part 3 was really good and really, really fun. I think the reason I didn't like it as much was I just kind of felt like, even though the writing was still really good, it still was the same beats mostly as the first movie and the second movie, and there weren't as many kind of twists and turns, especially as in the second movie and the first movie, you know. But this movie was still an amazing ride and still just so much fun to watch, just a blast to watch. I think my favorite part about this movie, just like the second movie, were the parallels to the first and second. And I know I just said that that was a criticism, and it kind of is, because it was already done in Back to the Future 2. And some people can see it as lazy writing, like, oh, they just did the same thing over and over again. But I think that whoever wrote the screenplay for this, I think it was Bob Gale wrote the screenplay for this. He did an excellent job at not making it feel stale and making it still feel fresh, even though it was already done in the second movie. Examples being when Marty goes to the bar at the start of the movie, and then a Tannen walks in with his Goonies, and then they talk, and then he calls him a chicken, and then they go on a chase. But then the chase in Back to the Future 1 and 2 ends with Marty winning the chase, right? But in this movie, Marty loses the chase, which was very interesting and a nice little twist. One sec, my dog is being annoying. Come in, Huxley, come in. You know, you missed Back to the Future 3. You missed the end. Doc, he creates a time machine out of the train. Did you know that? He creates a time machine out of the train. It's really cool. And it flies at the end too, Huxley. It flies. Yeah. It was really awesome. And it was good to see that Doc wasn't stuck in the past. And Jennifer came back. I know you like Jennifer. Yeah, she does like Back to the Future. I'll make her watch it another time period. Other things like I'm just getting back into it. Other things like the manure when, what's his name? Barfus? No, wait, why did I say Barfus? I forget his name. On the casting it just says Biff Tannen, but it's not Biff Tannen. Tannen, the Western Tannen, when he goes into the manure, that was great. Again, nice little callback. There were a lot of different callbacks that I really liked. Like the model of the train in this movie, which was like Back to the Future Part 1. I think that was in that one when he's like, this model's not up to scale, you know? Then another scene where he's just like working on the DeLorean. No, it's when Doc has the fridge, right? And he's making the fridge, and they're just talking in that little room. And it came right after a scene. I forget which scene it was. That scene comes after. But that exact kind of like talking in Doc's house while he's working on his experiment scene was exactly the same in the second movie as it was in this movie. So I thought that was also really interesting. I think the callbacks to the other movies were really, really good. And then this one also didn't need to use like the nostalgia aspect of it. It was just like all in the writing and all kind of in the context, but there was no like he going back to the first movie or going forward to the second movie's future, you know? So I really liked that part of the movie. The action in this movie was great, especially the train sequence at the end. I was really hoping they'd use this old-fashioned train when Marty was on the train tracks. I was like, there's no way they would just show these train tracks without them actually being important. And I guess they could just show it to show that Marty was finding his way to civilization, but like they showed the train tracks, then they showed him talking to the person, then they showed the train station. Like there's too much there for us not to understand that a train might not be involved with this movie. And I thought that train sequence was amazing. Obviously, I think they used both miniatures to film that train sequence and probably, I'm guessing, a real train. And those the sequences when you could tell that they were using a real train were amazing, especially when you could see people horse riding, like Clara horse riding in the background, and Doc was on the train with his head out. mind-blowing shots. Any of the shots when they were on the horses, I love horse riding shots. I probably said that 100 times in my reaction, but I'm going to say it again. Horse riding shots are amazing, and I think they are just so gorgeous if done really well, and I think in this movie they were done really, really well. And I also, the writing in this movie, again, back to the writing, was amazing. Especially there was so much foreshadowing in this movie. Just as one example, like when they're at the movie theater at the start and the DeLorean has to go through that wall full of the indigenous horse riders, right? And I said in my reaction, I was like, I bet there's going to be real horse riders when he goes through. And sure enough, there was. And that is just an example of great writing and set design, because I guess you have to write that into the script, but then the set designer actually puts it there. So I thought that was just overall amazing, and stuff like that happens throughout the movie. I'm not going to get into too much detail about that, but you already know that it's great. The score as well, Alan Silvestri, he came back again. Yes, I love it. I didn't really notice the score too much, except for that beautiful harmonica when Marty McFly enters the Western thing for the first time, the Western town. I thought the harmonica was beautifully chosen, because it really kind of showed how Marty's expectations were flipped on his head. He was like so excited to be a cowboy. He was like, and Doc was like, everyone wants to be a cowboy, and like the whole movie was hyping this up, like, yeah, Western, yeah, cowboys. And then he gets to the town and it's like the lamest place you could ever go in your life, and it's disgusting and it's filthy. It's just gross all around, and Marty's just kind of like, why did I ever want to be a cowboy again? Why did I ever like Western movies? Like, why did Clint Eastwood make Western movies? You know? And I thought the harmonica, just the sad little wee, it just really it really added to the scene and just made it a lot better. Besides that, obviously the main theme was really good, and at the end of the movie when it starts blasting again, it just gets you just really into the movie, and I like it a lot. Okay, to the cast. Michael J. Fox as Marty McFly, again, brilliant. Again, I cannot imagine Marty McFly being played by anyone else than Michael J. Fox. He's the perfect casting. His looks, his dialogue deliveries, just like everything about him is that character. Like, Michael J. Fox is Marty McFly. There's just, like, you can't argue with me about that. Michael J. Fox is Marty McFly. And if you say someone else should be Marty McFly, then you're banned from the world. That's just you're banned from the world. Yeah, he's just great. And he was also really good as his great grandfather, I guess, right? His great grandfather. I was really expecting that to be Crispin Glover, but I guess I remember you guys telling me that he wasn't in Back to the Future 2 and 3, and I was really holding out hopes that you guys were wrong and just lying to me, making me think that and lying to me. But you were right, and it made me sad. I'll get to that in a minute. But it took me a minute to realize that was Michael J. Fox because of the mustache and the long hair, but as soon as it did like a real zoom in on his face, I was like, oh, Michael J. Fox is playing both his great-grandfather and Marty McFly. That was really cool. Christopher Lloyd as Dr. Emmett Brown. I think this might have been my favorite performance from him out of the 3 movies, just because I think he had more screen time in this movie than the other movies, and he had a lot more to do, a lot more dialogue, and the story was more focused on him this time other than Marty McFly, which was really cool to see. I think for Back to the Future 1 and 2, obviously there were more Marty McFly stories, but this one felt more like a Dr. Emmett Brown story, and I really like that. I love his character, his looks, and his dialogue deliveries, especially when he says "Great Scott," just the best line of all time. I think most iconic, maybe not the most iconic, but definitely up there, top 10 iconic lines of all time. WatchMojo.com, if you're listening, put that in there, put that in that list. And I really liked his relationship with Clara. Love at first sight, obviously that's definitely a trope, but I mean, for a Back to the Future movie where there's like random time travel and flying trains and stuff, I didn't mind it. And obviously it's been 2 movies and Dr. Brown has not even seemed interested in a single person besides Einstein, his dog, and Marty McFly, so it was really nice for him to get someone that he truly loved and cared about that wasn't his dog or Marty McFly. and then that's gonna stream me over to Clara. I really liked Clara. I'm pretty sure that that actress is an elf. Please let me know if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure she's an elf. I thought she was a pretty decent character. And I think her acting and her chemistry with Christopher Lloyd, what was her name? Mary Steenburgen? Mary Steenburgen? I'm sorry. Mary Steenburgen, that's what I'm going to say. I thought she was really good in the role. I really like her as an actress. I've seen her in other things, but Elf is the thing that comes to mind, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I bought that she loved him, and I bought that Christopher Lloyd loved her. I bought that Dr. Emmett Brown loved her. I don't know, just all around, I liked her as a character. But I'm glad she was only in this one movie because, I don't know. I just don't know. I'm just glad she was only in this one movie. I think the trilogy is paced perfectly, and I think if it was done any differently, there would be probably a lot more faults with it. Leah Thompson. I remember someone told me how to pronounce it. Leah Thompson. I did it. Thank you. If I said it wrong, then just like shame me in the comments, I guess. As Lorraine, she wasn't in it that much, but again, great job. She's a perfect casting as Lorraine. Just kind of gets all those little nooks and crannies that a Lorraine character has in this movie. And I don't know if she wasn't playing Lorraine in this movie, but like she was still Lorraine, you know, like same person basically. Especially at the scene at the start when Marty first meets this Lorraine character and he wakes up in the dark room and she's helping him like become or just like get better, I guess. Too funny, just like the first movie and the second movie. I was really wondering if she was gonna try and kiss him, and then I was like, wait, no, she's married and she has a kid. Okay, now Crispin Glover, you guys told me that there was a lot of controversy surrounding his non-appearance in Back to the Future 2 and 3, and because they were both filmed together, I assumed he wasn't going to be in the third movie as well as the second one, but I was still hoping that he was going to be because I loved him in the first movie. But apparently you guys said that he wasn't getting paid as much as Leah Thompson, so that's why he didn't join. I don't know if I'm unclear about that still a little bit, so if you could let me know down below, that would be really helpful. I was kind of upset that he didn't show up at the end, even for a quick cameo, and I could totally tell that wasn't Crispin Glover under those glasses. Like, if it's gonna be so dumb if that was Crispin Glover, but I'm like 99.9% sure it wasn't, especially because they made him wear glasses, so I couldn't actually see his full face. I was just a little sad about that. And then finally, Robert Zemeckis as the director. Oh man, I love Robert Zemeckis. I don't really recall many of his movies, to be honest. The only one that I know off the top of my head is Forrest Gump, and I love Forrest Gump. And I know he's made some worser movies now, like The Witches for HBO Max. Was not very good. I'm sorry, it wasn't very good. But I haven't seen many of his older movies, so that's probably something I'm going to do in the future. But man, he did an amazing job with this trilogy, especially considering he wasn't going to make a Back to the Future 2 and 3. Like, somehow crafting a sequel and a third movie to an already amazing movie and making them just as good or almost as good as the original movie. 2 movies that were filmed simultaneously. That is an incredible feat that hasn't really ever been done before, or had been done at this point, I don't think. And off the top of my head again, I can't think of a trilogy that's really exceeded expectations for almost every movie. Oh, besides like Toy Story. Toy Story isn't a good example of that as well, I guess. But like, it's really impressive what everyone involved with these 3 movies were able to do. Oh my god, I forgot about Thomas F. Wilson as Biff. How did I forget about him? Okay, Biff is my favorite character, I just want to say, and I don't know how I forgot about him. Biff is my favorite character, and I know you're supposed to hate him, and I do hate him. I hate Biff a lot. But Thomas F. Wilson, Thomas F. Wilson's portrayal of Biff is like the best portrayal of a mean bully-esque character I have ever seen in any movie I've ever watched. He's so annoying but like odd that he's likable, which is something that is really hard to do with a character such as Biff, or in this movie just the other 10, and I forget his first name. Yeah, and like his line delivery, especially in this movie when he's talking to his Goonies and he's like trying to count and he can't figure out what comes after 6, stuff like that was so good. I don't know, I just kind of am in love with Biff's character because his character is just amazingly well written and then amazingly well portrayed by Thomas F. Wilson. That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm going to stop right there. Also, Back to the Future 3, not sponsored by Pepsi at all. I think it was sponsored by Nike because when Marty was wearing the shoes, they were like, Nike, you know? So I think he's sponsored by Nike, but no Pepsi, which made me a little sad because I missed those Pepsi references. Yeah, I've been talking for a while, so I think that is all I want to say about this. Thank you so much for watching my Back to the Future reactions. It means a lot for your support on these movies, and I really, really enjoyed this whole trilogy. And if you made it this far into my review, thank you so much for listening. It means a lot, again, for you to be listening to me just talk and talk and talk for so long. Hopefully not get bored. If you got bored, I'm sorry, but hopefully you didn't get bored. And yeah, and since Back to the Future is over, I'm going to be starting a new movie. Next Monday is not going to be like a new series or anything. Next Monday, I'm going to be watching True Lies, which is a movie I haven't seen, and obviously I haven't seen it. I guess I wouldn't be watching it if I hadn't seen it. But I'm really, really, really excited to watch that movie. So I will be seeing all of you guys next Monday for True Lies.